Travis and Vic's Drunken Horror Adventures, back from a long hiatus, and Vic is on the line. Hey, Vic, can you let Blake know to call in? And I got to unmute you because it's being talk show. There you go. What's up?
What's up? What's up?
Can you tell Blake to call in?
Yeah, I'm letting him know right now.
Thanks, buddy. All right. So anyway, yeah, get down here, stupid-ass dogs. This is how we're going to start the show, apparently. Good times. The dogs, like, whenever I'm downstairs and it's not daytime, they're all fucking confused, and they run all over the place because they don't know what the fuck to do with themselves. So, that's where we are. What can I say? Gotta love them. And as you know, I have the dumbest canines on the face of the earth.
This may be accurate,
Well, at least one of them. So, what's going on in Uncle Philpot world?
Oh, working like a slave, working my dick into the ground, What other cliche I can think of? I'm doing it.
You're known for that.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
It's that time of the year. 'Tis the season,
Yep, and the best Blake we know is here. What's up, Blake?
Hey, fellas, how are you? Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and all that good shit.
Yeah.
So, I'm hoping we have a lot of new listeners this week. Hell of a lot more Facebook likes. So thanks to everybody that has liked our Facebook page. We've changed it to just Drunken Horror Adventures because we don't want our name attached to half the bad shit we do. So we're a bunch of animals, and sometimes we're not proud of it. Or if we are, we don't say it publicly.
Right.
Well, if you're a first-time listener, this is kind of a monthly episode we do. We have been doing this for months and months now. We started out with the top 10 horror movies pre-1970s, and then the next month we did the top 10 horror movies of the 70s, and then we went year by year in the 80s. So we've done 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, and this week is 87. And fellas, right off the bat, I want to tell you another week where it's going to be tough to squeeze in 10, I feel like. It was hard to get 16 for the tournament. It could have easily been like 24 or 32.
Easily.
Yeah, no doubt.
Exactly. Well, I mean, so instead of dicking around and screwing off, why don't we go ahead and start off our list. This week, I'm going to go first because I don't think I usually go first, so I'm going to do it this time, see how it turns out. So, starting off my list at number 10, I bet you Blake's probably like, I debated about this one, and I decided I didn't know if you guys would count it. Let's see if he does this. But the Monster Squad I have at number 10. We had it in our tournament. I think it got past the first round, and then it took an L in the second round. But Monster Squad is my number 10. I didn't see it until later in life, so it's a little overrated for me, but as a lot of people know, if you don't watch something as a kid and it's like a popular movie, if you watch it later on when you're an adult, you don't get as much out of it as other people do. And that's kind of where I stand with the Monster Squad. Fun movie. It's good. I don't really have any memories of it from when I was a kid, so it only goes so far for me. But it does make my top 10, and that's something at least.
Nice. You can go next.
Yeah, you can go next, Vic.
All right. I'm going to start out with, I guess, somewhat of a heavy hitter. But I'm going, at number 10, I'm going with Creep Show 2.
Yeah, Creep Show 2, I should mention, got all the way to the semifinals of this tournament that we had with 16 before finally losing to the Lost Boys. It knocked off Near Dark in the first round, which surprised me, and then it knocked off Monster Squad in the second round, and then it eventually lost to the Lost Boys. So pretty good run for Creepshow 2 in the tournament.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt.
All right, Blake, that leaves you up at number 10. 1987, top 10. Blake, end us off here at number 10.
Well, this was kind of hard. Like you said, it was hard to do this list because there were so many good movies. This one I saw really, really young, and I really didn't know what I was watching until I watched it later, but it's kind of grown on me. It's a little cheesy, but I like it. The Gate.
The Gate, yeah. You know what's funny is I saw some memes about The Gate. The Gate did not have a high enough IMDb rating to get into the 16, but Blake likes things that are off the beaten path, and there's nothing fucking wrong with that. So The Gate gets in at number 10. Good choice, buddy. I like it.
Thank you.
Because I'm going to go off the beaten path here, or at least I feel like I'm off the beaten path. I felt like whenever I saw this movie, I had never fucking heard of it, and I felt like a lot of other people had never heard of it. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong because, it did have a high enough IMDb score to get into our 16. However, it was the second lowest of the 16, so it was a 15 seed going against the Lost Boys in round one, and it just had no shot. But I love this movie. I've got it at number 9 on my list. It's a fucking hidden gem as far as I'm concerned. It's Blood Diner. If you guys have not seen this movie, or if anybody listening has not seen this movie, I highly recommend you check it out because it's all about fucking 80s cheese, and I love it. And I think you could probably find it somewhere streaming. Blood Diner. It's 5.2 on IMDb. Good enough for a 15 seed, I suppose.
Yeah, apparently. All right, well, my number 9 is a movie that's already been mentioned, so we're just going to throw that there, Monster Squad.
I'm surprised you had Monster Squad on your list. Just because...
Yeah, I feel like everybody can make it.
Like, it's like, I've seen a lot of conventions with Monster Squad guests. Maybe it's just not your cup of tea, but you're never interested in any of the guests. Now, granted, Lost Boys is the same way, but,
Yep, and we'll see if that made it on my list.
Good deal. Well, Monster Squad has made 2 of our lists. Blake didn't make a comment whenever I started saying if Blake would say that, so maybe it did make his list. We'll see. Blake, what you got at number 9, buddy?
It was just terrible. Today my cousin. Hello?
What the fuck?
What?
Hello?
What just happened?
Hello?
What just happened?
I have no idea.
Hello?
Well, we have a 304 area code on the line, and that person is going to be...
No, we're talking to her. I need information.
Hello?
Okay.
Hello?
Well, they just keep saying hello, and they're both.
What's up, Shawty?
My cousin made her home up in the sky.
That's good.
The cousin in the sky.
They hung up.
I'll put them.
What a shame. I love live radio.
What in the hell just happened?
Somebody's on drugs and they called us, which is cool by me.
Oh. Okay.
That's
so
awesome.
what the hell? Would you go over what you both had for 9 again? Because I don't know what the hell just happened.
I had a Monster Squad.
And I had
Travis, what did you?
Blood Diner.
Okay. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what that was about, but
that person who
crazy.
called was from West Virginia, and I can tell because the 304 area code.
It's been a long time since we've had some random calls.
Well,
that never happens on talk shows.
I got disconnected when I switched my headset over, but I called right back in, and then all of a sudden I heard this lady talking about her cousin made home in the sky. I was like, okay. Did she know that she's talking to Travis and Vic? I mean,
Vic tried to perv on her.
Because Travis was like, that's good.
Well, if they really believe that they're in the sky, is it really that sad?
It would have got fun if you would have let me keep going, and she would have stayed.
I know.
On
I
the
was
line.
gonna let you. I didn't hang her up. I actually sat there since she.
She made her home up in the
there
sky, just like you.
She's
did,
back.
sucker.
And she left again. What a shame. It's going to be one of those nights, I think.
Oh, my God.
Okay, so where are we at, fellas? 9 for me? Let's hurry up before
Yeah.
he comes back.
Yeah, number 9
I feel like we're about to be in an episode of, like, the X-Files episode Home or some shit. We need to, like...
What's funny is
Okay, so the number 9 for me is The Stepfather, Terry O'Quinn.
You know, that was one that actually had a very good IMDb score, had a high seed, so I figured it would do well in the tournament that we had, of course, you know, the tournament that we do every fucking month on the show, but it had to deal with a very low-rated A Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3, and it took an L from A Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3. So the stepfather gets in. There she is.
Ma'am, you have the wrong number, okay? I'm just wanting to let you know.
She's gone.
On the
Like,
phone with,
it's amazing.
These guys are not going to be kind to you. So.
She's not here anymore. She left. She gets in
Right.
and she leaves before I can say anything to her.
She made a home up in the sky. I love it.
Yeah. It's like the good old days. Oh, man.
Yeah,
All right.
I'll send her cousin to the sky.
All right, so I'm going to my number 8 seed, or my number 8 ranking, Creepshow 2. So that's 2 of us with Creepshow 2 on the list. Not as good as the first one, but it does have at least one really, really good story. The Raft in Creepshow 2 is amazing, in my opinion. So Creepshow 2, there she is again. What's up, baby? How you doing?
She made her home up in the sky, just like
you want some dick?
Just like you. Fuck you.
You want dick?
I'll jack off on him.
She left again. That's so amazing.
This is great radio.
I suppose. I don't know what the list is.
I have a feeling there's about 1,000. I have a feeling there's about 2,000 or 3,000 more likes in you guys' future. So just be aware of this. This is unbelievable. That is some crazy. That's kind of creepy.
This is surely Blake's fault.
No, why the hell?
This is what happens
in
when
West Virginia.
Because you're from bumfuck Nashville, and this person's from bumfuck West Virginia, and I figure that's close enough.
They're not even anywhere close to each other.
Yeah, I know. I've been to both.
This is what happens when we whore out our Facebook page.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I have somebody in the sky.
I thought that was her again. I was like, what the fuck?
I thought Lisa picked up the phone, Blake, because here's what I'm doing. Here she is again. Go ahead, get her.
I raised our home up in the sky, just like you did.
This is my magic spoon. This ain't me anyway.
I like potatoes with mustard. Mm-hmm.
That's
Oh, my God.
Holy shit.
Hey, West Virginia.
What
is
happening?
Yeah, you know I'm in West Virginia, don't you, weird motherfucker? Go eat a sock, you beard.
How do you know that they're in the sky? They hung up.
Jesus Christ. Wow.
Oh, this is amazing. So, Vic, should I keep letting her through, or should I ban her? Because I can.
Let's do the list, and then when we get a little further down the list, if she's still feeling froggy and wants to call in, we might check it out. Yeah.
That's what I was going to say. Let's finish the list, and then we can fuck with her.
All right, that sounds good to me. She'll call in a second, I'm sure. All right, Vic, I guess it's your number 8 now.
Well, I feel like all of our lists are like, I'm going with another one's already been listed, and I'm going with The Stepfather.
Nice.
Very nice. Very nice.
Fellas,
Dick, you're good people, no matter what that lady from West Virginia says, okay?
I got to tell you, I snubbed the stepfather. I snubbed it.
Oh,
I won't judge you, buddy. I won't judge you. I won't do what y'all did to me. It's cool.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Right.
If I